$546.13.
$46.13.
But yeah, we got the majority of it approved. So I guess the next step, do you wanna work on the design on a new one with?
Yeah,
with the
so-
Leader News?
Can we go into the next
Yeah,
signage?
I think so.
So, John Schultz, who's heading up to Clint Hill, he called me the other day, and we're gonna get together here in about another week with his committee. The only thing that he said is some of the, like, for the monument and stuff like that, they want it to be more of a unveiling. So some of these pictures, they don't want on the billboard, cause then it would spill the beans.
Sure, makes sense.
So, but we're gonna work together on getting some pictures
Yeah.
of Clint Hill and stuff like that. And how we can put it together so it's a generic sign, so we can, reinstall it every year. And I'm hoping that, the city will hopefully do like, August, kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Just where we do a celebration or some kind of acknowledgement, dedication,
I thought isn't that
Well,
what's going on?
for yearly,
Oh.
you know
okay.
what I mean?
Oh,
So
okay.
like, we can bring that up and then have something down at to promote Washburn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of hoping.
It's not there yet though, is it?
No.
Okay. Do you know when it's gonna be?
August 1st is unveiling.
No, when they're gonna install it so close to that time or?
The Legions mentioned that the park is closed from May until the middle of July.
Yeah.
With building the bathrooms, doing the, monument, all that, so that's.
So do we wanna
Well, that's what we'll explain when.
have a
July.
sign advertising something that's not there, or do we wanna wait and have that next year?
Well, we wouldn't put that up until
August.
after, Riverboat
Yeah.
Days, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
That gives us a little bit of middle, late June, then we'll swap that out.
Well, we have two signs, so we
Right.
can,
Yeah. And we could put up another sign in between.
well, we were looking at having the Leader News do the signs, so we'll have
Right.
to work with,
Yep.
with them.
Sounds good.
Any other questions about the signs or?
Thank you for doing that, it's great.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
did great at the meeting.
You did all the talking, or most of the talking.
Well, I spoke up more this time
Yeah.
to promote it. I did thank the commission afterwards that they're willing to work with Washburn Life and the Park Board and different organizations.
And then the next item is a flex pace buy down application that we had gotten. This is from ABN Washburn Partners, Darren and Valerie Hill. It's for the purchase of the grocery store. They're working with Union State Bank and looking at a loan from them, and with this Flex Pace Buy Down program, it's a program through Bank of North Dakota. I don't know if you're familiar or not with it, but they need the community to contribute part of the buy down, and then the Bank of North Dakota contributes part. The only, I guess the main issue is that they're looking at our portion, which is 30% of being over $900 a month. And I don't know, we have to decide if we can afford that big of a monthly outlay at this time. I did talk to Kendra over at at Union State Bank, and she was gonna talk to the Bank of North Dakota and see if there was a way to stretch things out more or something. But I don't know, percentage wise, if it was a longer buy down, it probably would just be more of a money,
More
of
the
money,
long run,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So I don't know if we wanna make a decision on it, talk about it, or wait to hear back from her on other options. This month, and we kind of earmarked the sales and use money to go towards these buy downs. And right now, we're paying 900 or almost
Yeah,
1,000.
It depends, but yeah, it's right on that $1,000 threshold.
Yeah. And this month, it looks like the sales and use we're getting is just a little over $1,000. So we kind of have to decide where that 900 would come from if we did. You know, it'd be nice to support this, but I don't know, do you guys think we can afford it or not?
Can I make a motion to wait till next meeting till I get more information from Kendra?
A motion or a recommendation?
I don't know. Recommendation. I guess then I don't have right, well, a motion was made.
Yeah, and I guess we could table it again, we kind of tabled it last time.
Do they have a deadline of when they need to know by?
She hasn't really said, you
Okay.
know, she waited from the last time, she did ask if, you know, a couple days ago if we had made a decision, so I think they wanna know fairly soon, you know, they asked in February to begin with.
I think the more we know about it, like Rhonda says, the better we're off.
Yeah, and I don't know what more she would come back with, but yeah, we can table it until
About
next time.
spreading it out further, make maybe a smaller payment.
Yeah, they're amortizing it for 20 years, they'd have to stretch that out and not
Cause
the buy down.
maybe within a month, we'll find out if we have more funds.
Yeah, and we have approached, we sent letters to a couple places to ask for gaming funds,
Mhm.
to see if we could, and that'd be nice to know if we were getting that, because then we could use those funds, but we haven't had an answer back yet on
It's
those.
a good idea.
So yeah, I guess we could wait and see,
Table it.
table it until we know on that, otherwise, I don't think we can afford it.
And that's a good decision then.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just table that.
No motion, a recommendation.
Okay, and then, was there any other old business? Okay, new business, we have some donation requests. First one, do we have a letter? From Washburn River Boat Days Committee. They're just looking for community sponsors, and we did get this letter at my office. They're looking at different sponsor levels. Gold is 1,000 plus, silver's 500 to 999, bronze is 100 to 499. I think the last few years have we done 1,000 the last few years?
We have,
But I don't know if we wanna continue that, or considering our finances, if we wanna go a little lower.
I would make a motion to donate $500 to the Riverboat Days Committee this year.
I'll second that motion.
Is there any discussion?
Does the Riverboat Days Committee ever seem like it's struggling with the funds that it does or does not receive? Or do
Guess I
they?
haven't really heard.
Okay. And then Riverboat Days, is that a pretty significant event for the businesses and other organizations in town?
I think they bring a lot of people to town, it's just the ones that are open for the weekend, but they do.
Yeah.
I would think the
It's
people
really,
coming
yeah, the
buy
only
gas
celebration that
and,
Washburn does on an annual basis, so.
Yeah.
It's pretty busy.
The restaurants and gas stations and grocery store. A lot of people come back for class
Yeah,
reunions.
that too,
and
yeah.
Golf
The
course.
parade, I
Parade.
mean, the businesses
Yeah.
all get involved with the parade and.
So by dropping it down from the $1,000 level to the $500 level, what tier does that move us in?
The bronze?
We would be in the silver,
Oh, silver.
so we would get a small business logo on the banner. Where with the gold sponsor, there's a large logo on the banner, so we still would have recognition with our logo.
And if need be, we could always, give them another donation. There's time.
Yeah, and originally it started, cause we're a combination of Civic Club and Washburn Area Economic Development Association. Civic Club used to, years ago, be the head of Riverboat Days. And then it kinda started weakening, the group wasn't, I think they were gonna just not do it anymore, and this community group. And that's why we kinda have been sponsoring them in the past, because it kinda is our,
It does seem like our mission is,
The deadline is April
Representative.
25th. So if we make another donation, we're still at the silver.
Okay.
So decide really know, okay, somebody wanted to make a big, amend
I
and
think
make
it
it
was,
bigger.
what, 2 years ago, we donated a pretty good sum for a PA system.
yeah. And it, not saying that, next year, maybe our finances will be better and we can
Sure.
help them, or if they came to us in late May and needed something, we could possibly donate more.
Yeah, I think it's okay to adjust based on what we're seeing for income and
Mhm.
expenses.
Okay, so you moved
I did.
and you
Nice.
seconded, okay. Any other discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor say aye.
Right.
All opposed?
nay. It's okay to have that.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, motion
I didn't
carried,
vote.
though.
I didn't say anything, so it works out.
Okay, and then the library. This is another thing that we've been doing the past few years. The library is requesting a $500 donation for their summer reading program.
I have a presentation.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we the sole donators? for
No,
that?
we're not.
Are we
So
the sole
in
donators
this
for
little
that program
bay for the
for her?
summer room, reading program, our donation would give them the registration, which they get a bag, all the information, and we'll have the, agenda, times, sponsored by Washburn Life. And then they have the little piece of paper that has all the libraries with this path. They will get a pencil, some stickers, some bookmarks. This is just the registration part. And then they'll have different crafts. We'll have do like painting, making bookmarks,
Those are beautiful.
flattening the thing. Then they have this little one that has find the dinosaurs in. They colored the rice. Making shell necklaces. Clay things, painting pine cones. There's a lot of stuff in here. Shouldn't agree to this. And then, like every week, they fill out their little reading, like 20 minutes, and there's various prizes that they can get, like a puzzle, notebooks, dinosaur thing, and a little etch-a-sketch. She has tons of little items in here. A cup. I think everyone will probably get the cup. Hair ties. So there's a variety prizes for different levels. So she really appreciate any donation we get and give to them.
I motion that Washburn Life donates $500 to the Washburn Public Library Summer Reading Program.
And there a second?
I second that.
It's been moved and seconded that we donate $500. Any discussion? Any discussion?
She
All
just
those-
does such a great job. That's all I wanna say. She
Yep.
just does such a
She
phenomenal
does.
job over there.
Yeah, I think it, with the combination of Civic Club and the economic development piece, having this investment in kids' literacy is a no-brainer for us.
Was going to have the summer reading program at the Veterans Park, but she was told with the construction in there, so it will be down by the one-room schoolhouse.
Mhm.
That little canopy thing again.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. And then we have a request from 4Gs, which is the Grow and Gather Gardening Guild. And they're looking at putting planters along Main Street and having flowers and everything. And I think this is for, purchasing, planting, and maintaining the planters. And you may donate to our general cause or adopt a planter, which would have your name or logo attached.
Love the adopt a planter. Not a
Peter, you're
florist.
on this group. What is the cost for a planter?
So $100, and it's like you sponsor planter on Main. We're starting with 10 this year, just because we have to start somewhere. And we have these really beautiful, like, wood placards that we'll put in there that has has the name of the business, and then I will also add in the piece that it's, and Sarah knows all about this too, that it's not only community beautification, but it will become an educational tool. Part of what we wanna do in them is put in like QR codes to information about the plants that are in them, if it's native plants, like our goal is to put or a pollinator plant in every single one of them. We have lots of big ideas, but, and so anyway, so in addition to community beautification, it's also education. Someday, big dreams for the 4Gs is education with kids to grow things, cooking classes, pollinator education. I mean, we have lots of ideas. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Now, did you send this letter to all the
No, I
businesses?
have to start, like,
Bev
that was
did
Carla Klein
Bev gave me the
and
letter.
Beth have been kind of, it's the three of us have been doing a lot of the work,
So
but
they're-
I'm working on forest report stuff right now, so I'm just like.
They're also doing the
Plant
flower
swap.
beds down at the Riverside Park.
Yeah,
They'll
our
take care of
goal is
that.
community beautification and education, that is.
Yep.
So with the $100 sponsorship of a planter, does that include the price of the 4Gs maintaining it?
So we're just asking businesses for the I mean, you couldn't give us more than that, for the $100 to sponsor a container for the summer. The initial cost of the containers, we have to cover that. And then it'd be, and that does not include the $100 and some worth of soil that will go in it and the probably $50 to $100 of plant material that will go in it. But if we pool the money together collectively, it's gonna shake out okay. So yes, it's, the idea is you put your name in the pot, you never have to touch it, you don't have to worry about it, you don't have to water it, we take care of it.
What if we make you mad and you stop watering?
I mean, I don't think
Look
that
at
will
this
happen.
ugly one.
I mean, and again, it's gonna be a learning curve, so we're trying to figure out things like where are we gonna get water from? How are we gonna water them? If something dies out, we have to replace it. So again, this is first steps more moving toward, but I think everyone loves the idea of there being colorful plants down Main Street.
Absolutely, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, any other questions or anyone care to make a motion on?
I motion that Washburn Life sponsors a planter for $100 and includes an additional $25 donation to the project.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to
$100
do
plant
Sponsor
planter
$100?
sponsorship and a $25 additional donation.
Seconded by Mark.
Yes. Okay, any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. And then Sioux Ferry, Mark wanted to visit.
Yeah, so, I know the Sioux Ferry has some, construction issues, falling apart in some spots. So I put the bug in some important people's ears in Washburn, and they're looking at, some kind of financial support. I can't really name any names right now because I don't wanna step on any toes or expose anybody, but they've had, some carpenters look into it to give them some material list, and they're working on prices. And so hopefully, this group will come up and support the Sioux Ferry boat at Riverside Park, so. It sounds like it's moving forward, but I don't wanna get ahead of myself, so.
And did you need something from us right now, or
No,
you're just
not,
wanting
not as
to
of
let us
yet.
know? Okay.
No. There's somebody that's possibly will take on the whole project.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to leave soon, so I'm just gonna quick hand these out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I-
No one to read.
Yes, ma'am.
I have had a number of residents reach out and say that,
I wanna.
you know, it's
And then I'm gonna
a
actually.
key location for Washburn. The ferry boat, that's what we're kinda known for, is a ferry boat
Take it off your
town
plate. Yes.
back in the old days. And so
But I'm
they would
working
like
on
to
that for
see
this week,
that
so
historic value.
next week, but I need to work on
maintained.
it this week.
is
So
that,
thank you.
that's the original one that was,
One of
One-
them,
one
yeah.
and only. That was built by Anderson.
So
they
all.
might be
I think
interested in-
Rhonda's got pictures going back into the early 1900s, and
Perfect.
wasn't there like 6 or 7 ferry boats at one time?
River boats, this is the only, I think, the only ferry boat. Cause I think they're all called
Well-
river boats, yeah.
Yeah, river boats, ferry boats, where they would, you know, bring grain, vehicles, horses, all that back and forth across the river.
Oh, no, sorry, I thought you were talking about.
I wonder if there's any grants available for things like that.
Yeah.
The park board is still waiting to hear
Which is happening at
back
the moment.
about this project on the ferry boat.
Yeah.
They knew nothing about
Yeah,
it.
the ferry boat belongs to the
Park
park board,
Oh, okay.
so,
so they have to be on board with
right,
being redone too.
so, and I don't wanna step on the
Really
park
bad at
board
typing things
either,
fast and
just
properly.
gonna letting people do their thing, and I'm just gonna stay back, but just kinda getting people thinking about it.
Right, yeah.
What organization?
Okay.
is she with?
Community Development Director report, Rhonda?
Thank you.
And
It's
then,
gonna be short,
if you
sweet.
have Facebook,
Last
I
other
also
one.
put her title on there.
Saturday,
You
we
can
had the
send
taste
emails
of
to
Washburn. It was a very big
I'll reach out to
turnout.
her.
We had a lot, I'm approximately, are guessing 275 people with the people that came, the volunteers, the businesses. We made $1,199. I would like to thank the businesses and organizations for being part of the Taste of Washburn and helping make it a success. And our Washburn Lake board members who wore their name tags. So that's, that's okay. Ashley did send somebody in her replacement, and she was a lot of help. May 8th and 9th is our citywide rummage sales. The deadline to get on the Washburn Life sponsored ad is April 20th. And so far we have 10 rummage sales signed up. Okay, I attended the park board meeting. They have, tilled up the community garden, getting it ready. They just have to put out the plots, map out the plots and they are looking for lifeguards and baseball coaches for their summer program. City commission meeting, it was a lot about roads and drainage improvements, special meetings. And the last one is citywide cleanup is May 11th through the 16th with curbside May 16th. And May 5th through the 8th, I believe, I know that I'll be attending an ED&D spring conference in Bismarck. It's like one day longer than usual.
Okay, any questions for Rhonda? Okay, open floor, Phaedra or Sarah, do you have anything to bring up?
I do,
I
okay,
don't.
I have a whole bunch, it's not a lot, but I know we gotta get going. Okay, so first things, so in the past, Washburn Life sponsored the Rural Resilience Retreat. And there was a donation already made, but we have decided to move the retreat to Riverdale. So that form our donation, we've just been holding on to it because I was trying to get this event rescheduled. So I wasn't sure if Washburn Life still felt it was appropriate to sponsor the Rural Resilience Retreat. It is a statewide program for farmers and ranchers. There will be plenty of people from the Washburn area attending, but I know it's not specifically happening in Washburn. So I wanted to see what your request was with that donation. I can like return the check or whatever you would like me to do. But I just want to make you know that that was the change, and that's gonna be December 4th and 5th. So, I will leave the decision.
Is that check still good?
Probably not.
It's been a year or something?
No, it would be, yeah, well, I mean, the bank wouldn't return it, but, you still have it in your possession?
It's still in the drawer in the office.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. What do you think? I don't have a problem keeping the donation there. I could write a new check.
Well, it'd be up to the bank if
Yeah.
they would,
We would honor it.
okay. Yeah, I guess, my thoughts are if there's a lot of Washburn people there, it's nice to have our name that we're supporting it.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay, then we'll figure out the details on that, and I'll make sure that you're listed as a sponsor. So onward to the next thing. So you heard about the 4Gs, right? That is also a program that NDSU Extension, through my role, is helping to administer that program. And so we are looking at having a lot more of those members become master gardeners at some point soon. Hopefully this year, in this next winter, there's another round of folks that take that class. And then just a FYI, I missed the last meeting because I was out of town because we had our spring conference. But April 30th is the plan for the next meeting, and that will be a tour of the pollinator plot at the 4-H camp. So we are actually listed through the state master gardener organization. There's a dot on the map at the 4-H camp, and so that plot really needs to be updated, and so the 4Gs will tour that. Tour camp. I also have the Kids in the Garden program is happening here in Washburn, and their finale is always that first week of May, and so they will come down, and the kindergarten class, along with hopefully some volunteers. That's camp cleanup days for the state as well. But all the little kids will be planting the planters out at the 4-H camp. It's the most fun. Oh my goodness. So they get their little hands dirty, and it's a great little activity. So just a couple things going on the horticulture side of things. Also, it's show and tell. So we have, just so you know, all the great things that are happening with NDSU Extension in Washburn, because we like quietly do our thing. This is our program for our state 4-H spring training. So you don't have to do anything about it or sponsor it, it's all taken care of, but I wanted you to see the things that we are training our 4-H youth professionals, youth development professionals in. And so it's front and back, it's 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday of this week. And so, again, if you want speakers on those sorts of topics at a community event, let us know. A lot of our specialists come from Fargo and present at that training. Also, you may not know, you have Camille and Kenzie and I in our office on Main Avenue, but we also have JC Warner, is a parent and family education extension agent that also covers McLean County. So there are, if you go to this QR code, and if you want magnets of these to give out at any events, and I wish our Family Resource Center gal was there. So there's a QR code here to get plugged into the parent and family education resources. This is just a sample. I signed up as a mom to take a free book study. So they send me the book for 4 Tuesday nights. We talk about this book on Zoom. And so there's always different, they're also redoing the Anxious Generation book study, which is a really good one. And so just know that NDSU Extension touches our communities in so many ways that we just don't sometimes associate it with NDSU Extension, but lots of great things going. So you also have JC Warner as a fabulous resource. Now she is officed out of the Morton County office, but obviously covers McLean County, and we work with her on lots of programs as well. For instance, one of the coolest things about our farm safety camp program that has made it really revolutionary is that the finale of our farm safety camp, which is for teenagers ages 13 to 15, that central camp will be in Burleigh County, and I teach, and we have youth from McLean County going to that. That is a 3-day, fully immersive, not a PowerPoint slide to be found. We do ATV safety, power tools, hand tools, fire extinguishers, tractors. We have a mini baler from Italy. We got a grant for. So they make tiny hay bales. So they learn tractor and implement safety. And also Bobcat has been a great partner. They learn skid steer safety. But the finale is where they bring the parents in and we do a communication activity so that all is not lost sometimes when the kids go home and go, well, I learned at farm safety camp, you're supposed to do it this way. You know, so there's some communication on how can we improve things, improve communication, career development, some of their goals and things that the kids might have. And so we make sure that both parties are heard and our parent and family educators facilitate that finale event. And so just so you know, like there's lots of cool things going on in Extension. I also, Camille is running all over the county doing piggy bank pageant for financial education and on the move, so nutrition and movement for kids. And so she is doing an amazing job getting into the schools in our county. And then I heard about August 1st, Clint Hill Monument unveiling. Now, rumor has it the Riverside 4-H Club is going to be serving the ice cream that day, so they would like a little support or just know that your local 4-H club is doing good things there. I am meeting with their club on May 3rd, so I go around to all the clubs. We have 11 in the county now. And the Wilton Wolf Pack, even though they're in Wilton, they got a $1,500 grant from State 4-H from the Beyond Ready $250,000 grant. So clubs were able to apply for those dollars. So Jason Gregoric is a go-getter 4-H leader. He applied for money to buy a welder, and that belongs to the Wilton Wolf Pack, but it is going to live at the 4-H camp so that Career and Tech Ed Camp and lots of other organizations can use that welder throughout the year. And so we will, drum roll, exciting new camping news. Wilton Wolf Pack is going to have their very own club camping trip in August down to the 4-H camp. But our county is our whole county is putting in service hours the first Saturday in May. So that morning is a work morning where we are doing service projects down to 4-H camp. And every hour that every youth or adult is volunteering, they are using that, they count, I think it's $20 an hour, $25 an hour. They're applying that to rent the cost of renting the entire camp for the entire weekend of September 12th, 13th, 14th. So our fall festival is about $1,100 to rent the entire camp for the weekend. And we get the whole camp. Whole place is gonna be ours. So Sunday's our fall festival, so please come down and join us for a potluck and see all the kids getting awards and all that fun stuff. And then we are gonna be camping Friday night, Saturday night. And the genius part of this is Jason Gregoric is the genius behind this. He and his significant other, Kristen, they planned activities that each one of the projects that the kids are making in activities aligns with a division in our state fair book for exhibits for the county fair and state fair for next year. So, and again, using the welder for some of those metal arts projects. So it's so cool, you guys. Like, I have the best, most fun job, and also I'm getting 10,000 calls right now of what's wrong with my tree. 'Tis the season. And then all our farmers will hit the field, and I'll get lots more calls on other things too. But May 5th is our next Leaders Council meeting. It is going to be held at the Mike and Kathy Charnowski farm just south of Washburn. So that meeting will be here in Washburn. And I have a big request. We are always in need of judges for our static entries at our 4-H Achievement Days. So the date of that, Friday, June 12th, remember our county fair and Achievement Days is a week earlier this year. So the morning of Friday, June 12th. If you know anybody that is interested in coming to help be a judge for static entries, so if they have a specific interest in baking or food preservation or sewing or crafts and photography, you know, there's all of those areas that the kids have created wonderful things, and so they each come do a little interview and present their exhibits, and they get judged, and then we go have some fun at the fair and we show livestock. So, and rabbits and poultry and horses and all the other things, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. But so that is like the short list of things that is going on relevant to Washburn. There's lots going on other places too, but as always, if you have ideas where 4-Hers could plug in with community service projects, we also have youth ambassadors that are older youth, one of which is Haley Benz from Washburn. She's been doing a great job. And then, yeah, like whatever we can do my role and Camille's role is to bring the university to the people. So whatever cool and interesting things they may be studying at NDSU, again, like all of our youth development curriculum is science-based. And so, yeah, it's pretty fun stuff. So I'll stop now.
Well, thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
I just want to remind the public that the 4-H camp has a fishing pond. And Game and Fish is gonna be restocking that as well, so.
When did that get put in?
3 years ago.
How many story idea lists from this?
So the hat, if you would like to utilize the 4-H space, Carla Mickle is your person. She's the director of all of the camp activities. And we have other camping facilities around the state, but she is the director for the activities that happen at 4-H camp. So her office is in Bismarck, but she's up here all the time. Yeah, it's good stuff. Like really very cool that our main state 4-H camp is right here in Washburn and McLean County. I love it.
Will you be here tomorrow?
I will be there. Yeah, you should stop on down. Okay. And then I serve also on the camp development committee, so if you have other ideas of, you know, cool things that could happen at camp, let us know. It's a whole nother update. New buildings, new all the things, so.
Okay. Anybody else have anything? Okay.
Should we just mention this?
Oh, yeah, Ashley, Lisa, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Lisa, there's a child sexual abuse prevention walk on April 27th. So did you know about that, Phaedra?
Yep,
Okay.
I've already was emailing her this morning about
Okay.
getting a story written about it.
Okay. Okay, anything else?
Yes. The military caravan for the State Historical Society will be coming through Washburn on, drumroll, it's one of those states, April 23rd. It'll be running through at 5 o'clock, and it'll be up at the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center until 7. I believe the Legion is a part of that, working with the State Historical Society of North Dakota's foundation to do fundraising and kind of prepare for the excitement of the new military gallery for the State Historical Society in Bismarck. So I believe there is a flyer at our site for it, and I can forward that information on to Rhonda to get it up on the socials as well, if you guys think it's of interest.
What do they have, the military caravan?
I know they're traveling all over the state and they're stopping
Yes.
at like the Legion posts.
Or is it like their band or their?
No, it's just, I think all their military trucks and
Oh,
things like that.
Correct, yes, and so basically it's just a caravan of all of the Legion members and of the state of North Dakota kind of coming together to honor the military and then again hype up the new military gallery. And of course I just lost all of those emails. But I will provide more information for that.
Anything else? If not, our next meeting is May 12th, and there being no further business, the meeting is adjourned.